Hello there everyone and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. First Corps has been replenished with troops and ammo, and we go on to the first smaller mission before we go on to Gaines Mill. So without further ado, let's go ahead and fight at First Winchester. We will lavish... Oh, there we go. First Corps put in. And yes, let's go ahead and start this. Right, it seems that the Federals decide to give battle and deploy at the town of Winchester. Our scouts report that General Banks has no more than 4 brigades, supported by artillery and light units. You have at your disposal a significant force to crush the Federal army and capture the city. The enemy is outnumbered, so we need you to prevail on the field. Bring us victory and inflict at least 30% more casualties than the enemy. Godspeed, General. Right. What I think I'll do is we got a lot of open field, and hopefully they've got some. I think they probably got some skirmishers. We're gonna remove Bruce and Evans, and then we're gonna bring in one more artillery piece. And then the cavalry. And then I think I will concentrate my attack around here. The enemy seem to have probably dragged out the forces along this to keep an eye on everything. But we're gonna try to push our way straight through here. We got some fields to cover us over here. We're not spreading out too much, and we can concentrate our artillery on firing down on that position. McCabe will take the right. Göran and Greg will be the center, with Kemper on the side, Early as reserve, Harlan's artillery over there, and Campbell's artillery over here, and then we got the cavalry somewhere there to move in front of us and scout. And we got Rossa back there, and let's go ahead and start. Right off the bat, we have skirmishers that we need to take down as soon as possible. The cavalry move up to chase those men down. And then we'll have the rest of the brigades moving in a fashion like this. Early being reserve. Cavalry doing well in chasing down the skirmishers. We might even capture them. We've got another unit of skirmishers out there taking artillery fire and small arms fire. We cannot charge because we just charged, so that's gone. Artillery will move over there together with the... Did I just switch the position of the artillery there? There, I want my artillery. Supplies and Jebediah behind. And finally the cavalry managed to catch up with the skirmishers, but we've lost about half our men here in the cavalry unit. It's not very nice. And yes, they're gonna have to fall back, but we pushed the skirmishers away. Out there I lost my cavalry. As per usual, I'm not too careful with cavalry. That's also what usually happens in Total War as well when I play that. McCabe, Göran, Greg, Kemper, Early. We'll see about coming from more of a position like this, so we can cover. And I want the artillery to start coming down with shots. Harland is the one that's moved furthest, so he will actually come up here. And then Campbell will stay in this position, behind the field. And then Jebediah will stand in the shade of this tree. And then once we have the possibility, we'll advance upon the town. McCabe has marched quite far ahead, so he can start he has found something there. Skirmishers in the field. Push them out. Göran will push forwards. Greg Kemper, as they're being held there, will hold those positions before advancing. If there's nothing here, there's a possibility for Göran to charge the artillery. So he will turn now. As we can see, there's nothing here. Longtree will move up to aid. McCade will charge the skirmishers, as they do not seem to want to move away. The artillery is in a very nasty position there, so they will be charged. Kemper and Gregg will continue towards the forest. Early is holding there to help out our artillery. Gordon has been spotted. Campbell will now be moved up to this spot right here. Same with Harlan will also be moved up. Göran will fall back and not run into fire by Gordon. Kemper will hold. Greg will hold at the edge of the forest. Same with Göran. Until our artillery can reach. Early will now move to the road over there. McCabe still engaged over here. McCabe has, however, done pretty well for himself. Greg and Kemper can possibly hold the forest on their own, which will allow Göran to move into town. And then McCabe, have you yes, McCabe has seized the skirmishers, and McCabe will follow a similar path to Göran. Now the skirmishers, 99 of them survived. We'll move them away, and we're gonna need our supplies up there. The enemy is now moving forwards through the forest. Our artillery should be set to aid Greg and Kemper. They will start fighting in the forest with the enemy, and hopefully will push quite a bit of death down upon them. Although they do have a lot more men here. We have about 3,000, as they have about 4,600. We just... Whoa, supplies turn up there. Interesting. I guess it's Union reinforcements that are turning up. Göran will continue forwards. The supplies are now under attack by McCabe. Maybe we can even capture them, but I want to see if there's even more enemies going to turn up over there. And here I'm really waiting a bit, and then Early will come in and go through the flank there. You know what, we're close enough to charge the supplies. Göran has been unchallenged, and we just lost someone. Kemper, the guy in charge of Kemper's brigade, has been shot. McCabe, didn't I tell you to charge? I want you to capture the supplies, not kill them. I think it's time to throw in Early, or we're gonna move him like such. So, there. The supplies have surrendered. We'll tell them to move away, and McCabe will now move up through the village. We've got an artillery here, but I'm pretty sure we've got brigades lined up there. There's supposed to be 4 brigades. We can see 2. I'm guessing there's 2 in this forest. Göran is coming under heavy fire. These guys coming under heavy fire, but the thing is, we've sort of got a hill area like this, and then it slopes down, so I can't really move the artillery any further. I guess I could move this one up a bit. Göran is hopefully covered. Yeah, he's got 100% cover in the town. Kemper and Greg not doing that terribly well here. They are losing men, so early coming in to aid the flank is gonna be necessary. Greg is the one that's fearing the worst because he's taken a lot of casualties, so we want to move him back a bit. McCabe's coming in. Early is now coming in, and we'll send him like such to attack Gordon. Greg, they're focusing on Greg, and he's lost 300 men, only killing 100. That's not very good. Let's see if Göran can gain some ground. And target the skirmishers and the Hampton artillery a bit better. Seems like the switched focus over to Kemper, which should have a lot more cover than Greg, so hopefully that will do well. And Early is about to come into the flank of Gordon, which hopefully should do very well in such a maneuver. We've got cavalry down here, just moving into town. Luckily McCabe is there to plug the gap to aid Göran. Early is pushing down fire, but not a lot of people are getting killed by it. Right now we're losing a lot of Confederates without really being able to give significant fire to the enemy. We need to move the artillery. And I sort of feel that this might yeah, we'll have to do that. The thing is, I don't dare move out here to charge these. I could possibly do that oh, here we go. Here's a victory because we captured it, and I guess we casualty wise we took more casualties. Probably the first battle where I took more casualties than I inflicted. We did, however, steal some guns, and we captured some people of them. But we were able to be victorious by holding Winchester and inflicting at least 10 more casualties to the enemy. Normally these battles run on for quite long. Jimmy Race was killed, and then we got 2 promotions for Wallace, and Jedediah Longtree has now been promoted. Very good. Plus we stole some goods and some other stuff. Good. Some howitzers we captured. Interesting. Oh, and I got a medal or an achievement. The War Service Medal. I haven't gotten a lot of medals, but here I actually got one. Nice. Accept. And he just got a promotion. Let's go ahead and check our career. So I've only got 2 medals. I'm pretty sure there's more of them that I could have won, since I've gone ahead and won every battle throughout this, but let's see. I think we might maybe want a reconnaissance, army organization maybe. I'm not sure. No, what we want is discount on equipment, more golden recruits, medicine to have more people restored, training, veteran recruits. I'm not sure. Logistics, additional ammo. I don't often run out of ammo, so I don't see that as a problem. Reconnaissance could be better, because then we could see exactly what the enemy has. Economy, we're gonna need to equip our army before we go on here, so veteran recruits is probably, it's a very good thing to have. Same time, reputation. What can I get from this? What I was thinking was, what was I thinking? Of these things, cash would be good. Or maybe the Ainfields. Those are the ones, I believe the McCabe is... No, he's got the Springfield, 1855. Haven't really used any of them. The Wentworth snipers, long range, very good accuracy, pretty good fire rate as well, actually. Damage is, however, a bit lower than usual, but that could be very good. But oftentimes I'm not able to get these guys in, the Parrot and his skirmishers. But this would be good, and they only cost 8 points, so you know what, let's have that, because maybe we can see in the armory what it would cost to actually get those. They cost $168, so if I would get... there's only 78 available. Well, let's take 50 then, so we can calculate. So 50 is about 8,000. And we're looking at that times 5, so we're talking about quite a lot of money to set them up. And it's not like a massive amount of points. Then we got the 10-pounder Parrots. Could also be pretty good. Campbell, the Napoleons. The Napoleons do a lot more damage there. They do 65. Compared to the Parrots that do 25, but they have a longer range. I think the fire rate is higher, the accuracy is also higher. But the damage is not, and usually my artillery is placed quite long forward, so yeah. You know what, let's bring these in. Bring this in and equip these guys with it. Equip them with the snipers. Kemper needs a new guy to take control here. Roy Drake will take over. And then we need to get some new men in to our brigades as we look at this big battle coming up against us. If I can, I'll take most veterans, but that's pretty expensive. Maybe we should see about pushing these guys up to full at 2,000 for this battle. Springfield, we don't have enough rifles for this, or muskets. Okay, we have no more of these. Oh. Okay, so I can't... No, I cannot have any more of these because we're all out of... Let's go to the armory. Am I all out of those? Yes, I am. We still have... We have 1,000 of these. But I don't have a unit that is... So we're all out of the Springfield ones. There's only 5 available. There's only 5 available. So we can get 5 people. For one. But then we don't have enough musket. First division then will be fully stored there. I don't know if I should increase these, because the problem with increasing these is that it will be very expensive to reshape them. The first one has... First corps also needs another point here, where we got artillery, 5 plus specialization, 5 plus guns, accuracy, reload time, infantry, melee, firearms, reloading time, or cavalry. What was the first one I took? Strategy, more ammo. That's maybe why I don't run out of ammo. Artillery is good, but infantry is probably what's going to win the battle. So we'll put that at infantry. I should have checked what the 3 last ones were. But then we got first corps ready and so on. We could go ahead and add a 1 to the... What do we need here? Oh, my... What am I the cavalry. That's what's missing. Right. Probably need a lot then in this unit if it's gonna survive. 450 cavalry to be placed here. I keep losing the cavalry. Quite silly of me. And I think that will be the setup for the battle. The other corps, the second corps, I mean, I don't know where you're supposed to get all the money to keep these corps alive, but anyway, you know what? I could go ahead and use my points to get more. I could equip some more with this one, the British one. No, I don't actually have the British one. I had the... Yes, now I remember. I never equipped it, McCabe with the British one as I thought I'd had. We could bring that in to increase the numbers of some other divisions of 2nd Division. Then we could get another 2,500 men possibly. I have 9,000 left. No, I think this will do, hopefully. So next battle will be Gaines Mills. Hope you enjoyed this one. And hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.